Most predators don't actually need extreme bite force to survive. Many rely on speed, claws, venom, or teamwork. But a few animals evolved something different: jaws so powerful they can crack bone in a single bite. That kind of strength isn't random. It's the result of muscle structure, skull shape, tooth design, and leverage. Scientists measure bite force in PSI, or pounds per square inch. The higher the PSI, the more pressure is applied to a small area. But raw numbers alone don't tell the full story. What truly matters is how that force is used. Some animals crush bones to access nutrient-rich marrow. Others need to subdue thick-skinned prey instantly. A few evolved wide gapes and reinforced skulls built for maximum pressure. And in rare cases, bone breaking becomes a survival advantage in harsh environments where every calorie matters. In this video, we're looking at 8 animals capable of fracturing bone with a single bite. Each one uses its jaw power in a different way. From armored reptiles to Arctic hunters, these species prove that sometimes survival depends on one decisive snap. The saltwater crocodile possesses one of the most powerful bites ever recorded in the animal kingdom. Measured at around 3,700 pounds per square inch, its jaw pressure exceeds that of almost any land predator. But what truly makes this reptile dangerous is not just the number, it is the design. Unlike big cats, crocodiles do not rely on slicing teeth. Their conical teeth are built for gripping and holding. Once the jaws clamp down, escape becomes nearly impossible. The skull is reinforced and massive jaw muscles attach toward the back of the head, allowing enormous pressure to be applied at the front. Bone fracture is not accidental for this animal. Large mammals that drink at riverbanks can suffer shattered limbs in a single snap. After the bite, the crocodile often performs a death roll, twisting its body to tear apart flesh and further weaken bone structures. This crushing ability allows the crocodile to dominate rivers, estuaries, and coastal waters. It does not need speed or complex strategy. One well-placed bite delivers overwhelming force, proving that raw pressure can be one of nature's most effective hunting tools. The jaguar is not the largest big cat, but it is one of the most mechanically powerful. What makes this predator unique is how it applies its bite. Instead of targeting the throat like many other cats, the jaguar often aims directly for the skull. Its short, broad head and thick jaw muscles allow it to generate immense pressure for its size, measured at roughly 1,500 pounds per square inch. This compact skull design increases leverage. The temporalis muscles, which close the jaw, are especially developed, giving the jaguar a crushing advantage over similarly sized predators. That power allows it to pierce the skulls of caimans and even crush the shells of armored reptiles and turtles. Few large mammals can do that. Unlike animals that rely purely on suffocation, the jaguar's method is precise and efficient. A single properly placed bite can damage critical bone structures instantly. In dense rainforest environments where prey may escape quickly into water or thick vegetation, this efficiency matters.
Its bite is not just strong for a cat, it is specialized for penetration and fracture. In terms of bone-breaking capability relative to body size, the jaguar stands out as one of the most formidable predators in the wild. The hippopotamus is not typically thought of as a bone-crushing animal, yet its bite force places it among the most powerful jaws on land. With pressure estimated around 1,800 pounds per square inch and a gape that can open nearly 150 degrees, this massive herbivore possesses both strength and reach. Its long, tusk-like incisors and sharpened canines are not designed for feeding on prey, but for combat and defense. Hippos are highly territorial, especially in rivers and lakes. When disputes occur, they use their jaws as primary weapons. A single bite during a confrontation can cause severe damage, easily fracturing large bones. There are documented cases of hippos biting through thick materials, demonstrating how much force they can generate. Unlike predators that evolved jaw power for hunting, the hippopotamus developed it for dominance and survival within its environment. In crowded waterways, physical strength determines hierarchy. Their skull structure is dense, reinforced, and supported by massive jaw muscles that allow tremendous pressure in a short burst. Though plant-based in diet, the hippo's bite proves that bone-breaking power is not limited to carnivores. Sometimes it is territorial defense, not predation, that drives extreme jaw strength. The spotted hyena is one of the few animals specifically adapted to crush and consume bone as part of its regular diet. While many predators leave behind skeletons, hyenas specialize in breaking them apart. Their bite force measures around 1,100 pounds per square inch, but what truly sets them apart is tooth structure and jaw durability. Unlike slicing carnivores, hyenas possess enlarged premolars designed for cracking dense material. These teeth are thick, rounded, and reinforced with highly mineralized enamel. Their skull is built to handle repeated high-pressure impacts without damage, allowing them to chew through femurs and large limb bones that other predators cannot process. Bone consumption gives hyenas access to nutrient-rich marrow, which provides valuable fat and minerals. This adaptation reduces waste in ecosystems and allows them to survive even when softer tissues are unavailable. It also means they can finish carcasses left behind by other predators, gaining maximum energy from every opportunity. The spotted hyena does not simply have a strong bite. It has an entire skeletal and digestive system optimized for breaking and digesting bone. In environments where competition is high, that specialization becomes a major evolutionary advantage. The polar bear carries immense jaw strength shaped by the demands of the Arctic. With a bite force estimated around 1,200 pounds per square inch, its skull and teeth are built to handle thick skin, dense muscle, and heavy bone. Unlike many large predators, the polar bear must extract as many calories as possible from each successful hunt, because food opportunities can be limited and unpredictable. Seals are its primary prey, and they are well protected by layers of blubber and strong skeletal structures. To subdue them efficiently, the polar bear relies on powerful forelimbs combined with a deep, crushing bite. Its long canines secure the hold, while the molars apply pressure capable of damaging bone when necessary.
The skull is large and reinforced with strong muscle attachments that give leverage during a clampdown. In freezing conditions, efficiency is critical. A prolonged struggle wastes energy and increases risk. Jaw strength helps reduce that risk by shortening the encounter. Although not designed specifically to consume bone like a hyena, the polar bear possesses the structural capability to fracture it when needed. In the harsh Arctic ecosystem, versatility and power ensure survival. Beneath the surface of the ocean, the great white shark delivers one of the most formidable bites in the animal kingdom. Estimates suggest its bite force may exceed 4,000 pounds per square inch, generated by massive jaw muscles and a broad, triangular head designed for leverage. Unlike many land predators, the shark's power is amplified by water resistance and forward momentum during an attack. Its teeth are serrated and triangular, built not just to puncture, but to slice through dense tissue and bone. When a great white bites, it often combines downward pressure with a violent head shake. This motion increases structural damage, weakening cartilage and bone in a single movement. Seals, sea lions, and large fish can suffer fractured skeletal structures during these encounters. The shark does not chew in the traditional sense. Instead, it tears away sections of prey, relying both on crushing force and cutting edges. Multiple rows of replacement teeth ensure that even damaged teeth do not reduce effectiveness. In an aquatic environment where prey may be thick-bodied and fast, immense bite power becomes a decisive advantage. The great white's jaw strength, paired with precision and momentum, makes it one of the ocean's most mechanically powerful hunters. The gorilla is not a predator, yet its jaw strength rivals many carnivores. With a bite force estimated around 1,300 pounds per square inch, this primate possesses one of the most powerful bites among mammals. The strength comes from its skull structure. Male gorillas develop a pronounced sagittal crest, a ridge along the top of the skull that anchors large jaw muscles. These muscles generate tremendous closing force. Unlike bone-crushing predators, the gorilla uses its bite primarily for processing tough vegetation. Bamboo, roots, bark, and fibrous plant stems require sustained pressure to break down. Over time, evolution favored thicker jawbones, reinforced teeth, and powerful musculature capable of repeatedly applying force without injury. Although gorillas do not hunt large animals, their canines are long and imposing. These teeth function mainly for display and defense, but the underlying jaw power means they are more than capable of fracturing hard material if necessary. Combined with strong neck muscles, the bite becomes even more stable and controlled. This example highlights an important principle. Extreme bite force does not exist only for predation. Sometimes it evolves to handle plant matter and environmental demands, showing that raw jaw strength serves many purposes in the natural world. The tiger combines size, muscle mass, and precision to deliver a bite capable of fracturing bone when necessary. With an estimated bite force of around 1,050 pounds per square inch, it may not match the raw pressure of crocodiles, but its power is applied with remarkable control. The tiger's long, curved canines are designed to penetrate deeply, while strong jaw muscles allow it to clamp down with sustained force. Rather than crushing randomly, the tiger typically targets specific areas. During hunts, it often aims for the neck, severing the spinal cord or compressing the vertebrae. A well-placed bite can damage cervical bones, ending resistance quickly. This method reduces struggle and conserves energy, which is essential for a solitary predator that depends on each successful hunt. The tiger's skull is reinforced to withstand force during impact. Its wide gape allows the jaws to open around large prey, increasing leverage when pressure is applied. In dense forests and grasslands where prey may be large and powerful, this mechanical advantage matters. While the tiger's primary strategy is suffocation and precise targeting, the underlying jaw strength provides the capability to fracture bone when needed, reinforcing its status as one of the most formidable predators on land. Bite force is often reduced to a single number, but the true power of a bite lies in design and purpose. Some animals evolved crushing jaws to access marrow hidden inside bone. Others developed extreme pressure to subdue thick-skinned prey quickly. A few rely on wide gapes and reinforced skulls for dominance in defense. In every case, bone-breaking ability reflects survival demands unique to each environment. Crocodiles apply overwhelming pressure through leverage and muscle mass. Jaguars use compact skulls for precise penetration. Hyenas specialize in recycling entire skeletons. Sharks combine crushing force with slicing teeth and momentum. Even herbivores like gorillas and hippos demonstrate how jaw strength can evolve for plant processing or territorial combat rather than hunting. Raw PSI tells part of the story, but biomechanics, tooth structure, and strategy complete the picture. Strength alone does not determine effectiveness. How that force is delivered, where it is placed, how long it is applied, and what it is meant to accomplish makes the difference. Bone-breaking bites are not about aggression alone. They are examples of evolutionary engineering, shaped over millions of years to meet specific challenges. In nature, power is rarely wasted. It is refined, purposeful, and built for survival.